Yo, what up? It's the Mr. Complex, Southside Jamaica, and you're watching Distortion to Static. Peace.
Basically, for the people that don't know, what may we have heard from you before? What albums, big singles, whatever?
All right. First jump off was like 95. Did this rhyming joint, Power, did the beat, whatever. It's the same drums as that Get By Kanye thing. But then I had Visualize, that was kind of big. Womp, DJ Spinner. Then I had a few things, Stabbing You, I'ma Kill It, the raucous one. I had the group Polyrhythmatics, DJ Spinner, Shaban Shadiq and Apani, like the 98, 99. And then put out the Compass catalog of all the singles and stuff. Then I put out another CD called Hold Us Down, like in 2001. When the buildings for that?
2001.
Yeah. And it came out around the same time. And then just little things here and there. But now I'm getting ready for the Twisted Mr. album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So let me just ask you a little bit about the scene. I know there's so much out of New York, and in the Bay. I only know the Bay because I'm from the Bay, or just California in general. We really embrace like a lot of different music. Is it? I'm assuming it's a lot more competitive in New York because there's so much out there. I mean, how do you deal with all the competition? How do you stick out amongst all the other people?
Yeah, there's a lot of people with records out, but then there's no records out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
There's so many people hustling and trying to do things, but what do you listen to? Ain't nothing. So it's like that, and it's sad, but it's the truth. And I just do what I feel. People tend to like what I do, and that's what I do. I mean, if I sound like anybody, or if I do something that's really similar, I scrap it. I can't just put things out like that. If I got a rhyme or just something that's too similar, I just can't do that. I still, go by those old school rules, even with names. When people got a name, Mr. Complex, don't be coming out, well, I'm going to be just Complex. MC Complex or whatever. Do some research. You know what I mean? Don't, be yourself, So
that's cool.
I just be my creative self.
Yeah. So how do you think you stand out though amongst like all the other MCs out there?
I stand out like you can tell from my music that I enjoy doing it. You know what I mean? You can tell I enjoy to perform. I stay hustling. I'm out here, by myself. I don't have no DJ. I'm be doing everything. I'm doing my own promotion. I'm putting up my own stickers and things and whatever. But you could just tell my sound, is me. You know what I mean?
That's cool. So, just out of curiosity, is there a lot of politics involved in trying to get like on like radio in New York or
all it is
politics?
Yeah. This game it's a business, and it's ran by people that you don't need to go to school classes or anything.
Yeah.
So you could be anybody. So a lot of times it's a lot of gangster approach, but even still, if people got do the strong arm and people spend all the money, and at the end of the day, it's still, it's a grace of God that people like you, people like your sound. Me doing this 9 years now, and people are still, showing me respect and buying my stuff and talking to me, is because it's not because I had money behind me or I was beating people up, to get on the radio or get anything happening. It was just they attracted to what I was doing. You know what I mean? It's still grace of God to get a hit. People think they know. I run into people that think they know all you got to do is get this, do that, and do that, and you got a hit. That's not the case, and that doesn't make an artist. You know what I mean?
That's true. So how do you feel about the scene though? That I mean, not like the scene that we embrace, but the scene as a whole and big mainstream and what sells and what people market the most.
You know what? I'm gonna compare it like this. Like people always saying there's not enough or there's nothing out. There's always a few things here and there. You just gotta dig for it. And a lot of times you get to a certain age or you're in a certain place where you don't have the option to dig or you don't have the time to dig. Like back when I was younger, I used to listen to radio all the time. It's 5 in the morning. You know what I mean? Catching all kind of, wow, you missed Lost Professor. He came on like, people get kids and families, they don't spend that time anymore.
Right.
Or people want to get what's thrown in their face, so they turn the TV, what's on the commercial radio. That's all they know. They don't know about a Mr. Complex that's doing it and putting out some real quality. When I play the stuff, they don't understand why is it not on the radio? Why is this not Why you don't have videos? Why? This is really good. They don't understand I've been doing this for years.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But it's like, you just gotta do a little research. Like, sometimes I think everybody's stupid. I'm like, come on, is this what they're listening to? Is this the average person on the street? What are they teaching in school? I'd be amazed sometimes. But I sit out, watch the window, and I see who's going to work. I see who's going to school. There are some intelligent kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the ones that you see all the time are just the ones that stand on the corner all the day, or just wilding out. And that's the ones you see. You don't know about the kids that's in school, busting their ass, graduating high school at 16, going to college. You know what I mean? There's people that are doing it, the right way. You just don't know about it all the time. So you have to make it. If you're going to be an artist or you want to be in this business, you have to think on other ways to get heard. You know what I mean?
Right.
I could have been home right now doing nothing. I could have paid my money, get on my own plane, get out here and hustle myself. I have the edge because I've been doing it for a long time, and Farrell's like my brother. So I'm able to be like, strong my way into a few things. But even still, I have to. You go in first. Don't use my CD player, and whatever. So I got to do what I got to do.
Yeah.
Make the best of what I can get. Even though this album, I still get my way into things more than a lot of people. Because you listen to my album, you be like, how is this underground dude have these platinum people on his album? How's he got De La Soul on there? How's he got Pharoah Monch, Dilated Peoples on his album? How's he got Will Ferrell on his album? He's a big actor. You know what I mean? How's he got Mochiba doing tracks? They're a platinum group over in UK and whatever. Because I hustle, man. I put a lot of work into this,
Yeah. So once you talk about the new album a little more, like you said who's on it, title of it, when it's dropping, producers maybe, how you stepped up the game.
Yeah, it's dropping June 29th. It's called Twisted Mister. And it's an album that songs I've been sitting on for a few years that I didn't put them out because I didn't have the right team behind me. I didn't want to throw this album out and just get thrown out, nobody know about it. So I ended up hooking up with Raptivism. So they helping me out. So it's Correct/Raptivism. Come out June 29th. As far as productions, I got the DJ Spinner. I got these kids called The Riffs. They're out from LA. I got one with Dilated Evidence did. Rockers on it, and Babu doing cuts. It's crazy. I got Jock Max. I don't know if you're familiar with like Lyrical Fluctuation or in Spinner's Camp.
Yeah.
And then who else I got? This new kid called Big Trap. He's on there from Brooklyn. Did some beats. I snatched a few people up from American Idols. The rejects singers. So I work on those things too.
Cool.
In movie sets.
Yeah.
I said Will Ferrell on there. It's crazy.
Oh, okay.
And what else I got? Lost Professor. I mentioned him.
Yeah. No, you didn't.
No, well,
okay.
he did a track for me. And that's about it, I think.
Cool.
Oh, some kids from London, Beyond there. They did a few singles for me in the past.
Cool.
And I got Biz on there too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
cool,
I forgot.
Cool,
That's
cool.
the single out now.
Okay, cool. So how'd you step up the game on this one then from what we've heard in the past?
This time I was like being more conceptual. All the other stuff before was just throwing out stuff. I mean, I worked on a single, worked on another single, and then 5 years went by, I never put out a CD. So I threw all of them some songs together, a few things, complex catalog. But that wasn't like an official album I sat and concentrated with a concept on. Then the other stuff were like, I had an opportunity to get distribution set up, so I threw out Hold Us Down, just songs I had laying around. This is the first time I was like, no, this one's gonna be right.
Yeah.
So I put this together properly, made sure it sounded good. That was important. Can't be throwing out stuff and basses and all crazy.
Yeah.
But I put this together hot.
Cool. So who are some of your major influences as far as rhyming, or just in hip hop in general, or whatever?
Whatever. Simpsons.
Okay.
Richard Pryor.
Okay.
You know what I mean? As far as hip hop goes, it's a whole lot of artists, even good and bad. You know what I mean? I still go to a lot of shows. You know what I mean? I go to all them little underground spots in New York to see what's going on. And I probably will till I'm 50. It's funny, one time I went in one spot and Bazaar from D12 came in. He seen me online. he came in just to be like, "What you doing in here?" It's an underground spot.
Yeah.
And I was bugged out why he said that, but you know, I still go to see whoever performed just to see.
That's funny.
You know,
kind of
but
tables kind of turn now.
yeah, this was before he really got big. This
Yeah.
was right before D12 was blowing.
Uh-huh.
Then I ran into him doing shows in Detroit and whatever.
Right.
But you know, as far as other rappers, I still, you know, listen to a lot of the old Coogee rap stuff. You know, a lot of the old stuff. You know, I making little mixtapes sometimes, and just to listen to the old Rakims and you know.
Cool. So if people want to stay up to date with you or anyone else you're involved with, any websites or anything they could check out?
Yeah, the raptivism.com still hasn't updated them, put me up on it yet.
Uh-huh.
But the MrComplex.com is just, I just got it back. Somebody took it from me and it expired.
Okay, good.
Turned it into a porn site. But I got it back.
Okay.
So it might be up today, you know,
Okay.
but it should be up real soon.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's
That's it,
about it,
man.
man.
Yeah.
Good luck with the show, though.
Yeah, I hope you get this out, man. You know,
Yeah.
you're gonna love it, man. It's mad funny, and my movie's coming too, Into the Complex.
Okay. Cool.
But you see the updates on that.
Okay. Anything else you want to say to people aspiring to be MCs or just trying to do something?
If you're trying to be an MC, you know, if you want to be an artist, be an artist. If it's about business, do your business first. You know, learn your business. You know, and then whatever. You know, good luck.
Yeah. Cool.
Support stuff though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't just be an artist and try your best. You know, I don't spend money on, you know, clothes or whatever. I do spend money on records. But I see them guys over there digging in the boxes. Found some records back there, taking all the good stuff. But that's all right.
Going at it though. We are going at it. That's about it, man.
Yeah.
This is real cool. Anything else you wanted to talk about?